ago, while I was at a restaurant in Los Angeles, I was actually a victim of a racially motivated hate incident. While waiting in line to order my lunch, I was told to go back to Asia, followed by 2 minutes of hateful, derogatory, and sexist remarks. After I called the police, I was told that this is normal, it happens all the time, just get in your car and go home. At that time, I started recording the altercation only because I didn't know if the person would attack me or what would happen. I'm only about 5'3", he was about 6'3". I'm only about 120 pounds, he was about 300 pounds. And I didn't know if I would honestly make it home. And so after sharing the video, 5 other victims came forward that recognized the man from my video and stated they were also assaulted by the same man, which then prompted action from the city attorney's office. And the reason why I end up sharing the video is because my incident was one of the first ones I've ever seen that was just that horrific. And at that time I heard there were thousands of attacks against the AANHPI community, especially during the beginning of COVID. But I just never saw a video as horrific as what I encountered. And so I started advocating on behalf of other victims. And so I actually am an ambassador for LA County's LA versus Hate initiative, where I get to actually help other victims of hate, connect them to resources such as counseling, legal aid, and just lend them an ear for somebody that has gone through something similar. And a few months after my incident, I was invited to a free self-defense class, and I was honestly very skeptical, just because I didn't really know if self-defense could actually work. But after taking the class, I learned the groin kick, and I learned that I could take that any man, woman, regardless of age, gender, size. It was all that is irrelevant. And so a few friends and I, which they're all sitting over there, we were actually strangers at the time, but we saw all these attacks targeting the seniors in the community. We saw our seniors be assaulted, be attacked, have acid thrown on them, have their faces slashed, be murdered, be robbed at gunpoint, and the list goes on, and we just couldn't stand there and watch what was happening to the community, and we wanted to find a way to give back to the community. And so in May of 2021, we started offering free self-defense classes, and honestly, we didn't know if anybody would actually come or not, but our first class had over 200 people in Westminster. And we saw that there was a need and a big demand for what was going on, and the general consensus of what we found was people were scared. They saw people that looked just like them get attacked, and we wanted to do something about it. And so in June, in this very city of 2021, Mr. Cesar Chano, right here in Don Bay Regional Park, was assaulted while he was with his wife walking around the park. And so we were in touch with Mayor Pro Tem Johnson, and we offered our second self-defense class in the park that had over 300 attendees. And so again, we saw a trend that the community wanted something that was tangible to be able to protect and defend themselves. And so our classes are based on the non-invasive portion, which is situational awareness, just knowing who's around you, who's getting a little bit too close for comfort. Your body language also says a lot too, who's the easy target. And then also your voice. Just by screaming, yelling, drawing attention, hopefully that'll deter the person from attacking you. And if only if they still want to attack you no matter what, we also teach the invasive portion, which is the clinch, elbow, and knee, and we also provide free pepper spray and safety alarm. And to this day, our organization is 100% volunteer run, so I actually have just about 400 or 500 volunteers that come out to help the community. And we just actually hosted our 50th free self-defense class 2 weekends ago, and we have provided training to almost 10,000 members of the community throughout LA County and Orange County, and classes are 100% free. Right now, we actually partner with LA County, and we are working on a virtual training video that will be translated to Cantonese, Mandarin, Vietnamese, Korean, and various other languages, just so that way we can get the help and resources out to the community. And so this Saturday, we actually have a class in the City of Cerritos, so I would like to extend an invitation to each and every one of you here. If you're able to attend, it will be at 10:30 a.m. in the City of Cerritos at the City Hall lawn. And we just wanted to say thank you for this opportunity to continue serving the community. We have been to Cerritos to host 3 classes already for the residents of the City of Cerritos, and I could tell you that unfortunately there is still a need and demand for these classes and these resources. And until these attacks stop, we're going to continue doing everything we can to try to protect our community. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow.